Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus and this is episode 28 of our Let's Play campaign of Factorio C block. This is a summary episode, so it catches up on our last Twitch stream, and that was actually quite a short stream, 3 hours or so, not much progress you can say on 3 hours, but I think there's still something to show. Basically, if we look at the overview map, at the previous episode we completed this. This is my new crushed ore construction plant. It is now fully saturated, fully operational. It runs just on the summary level. This part is generating a hell of a lot of crushed nodules. They are here, 100,000 nodules, so that does not need to be scaled up anytime soon. It goes over here, becomes converted into crushed angel's ore, and however it doesn't work by itself. It needs a few other things. It needs sulfuric acid that is reprocessed from the sulfur, so that's good. It also requires what I built last time, this one. It requires a hell of a lot of oxygen, and oops, let's just go back from the map view. These ones are only air filter mark 1, but I've scaled it so that this fits. Basically the idea is here that it will fill up. Why is it not filling up this one? Oh, right, because I don't have any more empty barrels. Okay, well, let me just figure that out. I think empty barrels are down here. See? Oh, that's not a lot of empty barrels. Whatever, we can do that. The idea here is this one will produce these barrels until it's done, and the nitrogen I'll just leave 600 barrels because hey, just gotta leave something. Maybe I'll need it later on, maybe I don't. I think I need it maybe for the sit. No, I don't think I need it here, but it doesn't matter. It's here. It's exclusive for the oxygen. Then it also requires some purified water. This is a very simple setup using hydroplanes Mark II, just generating a lot of purified water. Again, here it's constrained by the lack of empty barrels, but it's still operational. Everything is now being built by this one, by the crawler. I am really happy about the crawler. Oops, except when I bump into something, which I don't. It's slow, yes, but it has a massive production size, or report size. I don't think we can see it because it's overlapping, but it's probably, it is, yeah, it's like this size, and you can just dump a lot of junk in here. Okay, maybe not that one, that can be put somewhere else, and then anything I craft will be crafted from here. So I'm going to use this exclusively. I have now 3 of them, 1 for each island, and that's going to be the general premise. How I built is going to be through these. Oops, oh, that sucks. Okay, we managed to recover it, and here's the train we have set up here. So we are getting trains in and out, but it's not much else than this. And no trains are set up, and that will need a new train station. Let's take the train back to the main island. Here we are. I think I would like to have more space here, but I'll make do with what I have. Generally speaking, this will be by, or this one, or maybe both, I don't know. Yep, we are going back. This one is going back into one of those locations because this one is clearly not big enough to start loading anything in. Now at this point, oh, I did remember to take my car. Let's head down and take a look at what we built. That's a beautiful new thing here. This one has been scaled up because I need a hell of a lot more. This is a lot of coal and coke because I was seeing that things were running out. So I built this beautiful thing. This is at the heart of coke. It's also available on Factorio prints, and there's a little article on the Reddit server on this. Basically, the idea is that I take this part, the wooden boards, the wood in here, comes in, gets produced. That flickering is rather annoying. It's produced, goes into these 4 locations where all of the coal is processed. This one can easily feed all 4 of them, especially with the modules. They are crafting speed faster because I have this big one. I can't really cover all of it, but I can at least cover one of those, and one of those. So once we get the coal, we take these blocks here and put them in, and they'll become coal. The coal is going down here and down here. That's a bit of a shame that it's actually the same one. I think I could get rid of it and just make it into one of these, couldn't I? I think it could. Yeah, we could. That would be nicer, I guess. But anyway, this also, the coal goes into this one, this crusher. This can operate really fast. The crusher goes into 2 locations for, this is minus 30 and this is plus 30. But whatever, it's still a lot of additional process. Goes into the coke. Coke is being used a lot. And also from here, the coke can be combined with, take the coke and combine it with some carbon dioxide we get from the wood pellets as well, which means that that's why it goes around nicely in a circle and becomes carbon. Likewise, we over here have the crushed coal, the coke. The coke can be combined into coke pellets. This is our primary fuel if we need some fuel. And that's a nice, beautiful coke heart. We have here, heart of coke. And on top of that, we also made, I think we made this one. Yeah. This one, this is because I had some issues with, yeah, well, don't have that issue anymore. Had issues with my lack of carbon, or lack of lime and limestone. So now I scaled it up. We have lime and we have limestone. Easy. This one is only taken when it's more than, and this is only, maybe it should only be exporting. And then a bit of landfill. This one's also a pretty neat one because actually, this is the issue that I was actually, the process starts here. So this goes from viscous to heavy, from heavy to concentrated, from concentrated to light, and the light comes out as 100 every 5 seconds, while this one's only taking 20 per 100. So it actually needs 5 of these to saturate it. And you can see here, this is fully operational all the time. Very nice. And then, and this is actually, don't tell anyone, but I built it after our last production. I just couldn't help myself and I accidentally built this beautiful little thing here. This is a new replacement of this one. This is using Mark II electrolyzers, but it also has the problem that these pipes are completely full and there's a lot of spaghetti over here. So I wanted to do something else because I need, or basically, I've discovered that I need much more coke, coal, coke pellets, carbon, all that. So that's only comes from here, and that means it only comes from here. And this one is fueled by the wooden pellets. Well, that comes from here, so that just goes back in the cycle. However, it also needs a ton of slag. So I needed a new slag production, and this is the new slag production. It produces massive amount of slag, massive amount of hydrogen or oxygen and hydrogen, which we can use later on. Let's have a look at what the oxygen and hydrogen is. Oxygen, yep, 2.8, and hydrogen. The idea here is that it continues. Let's see, let's just get out of here and just look at it. So basically this goes here into that one. This is fully operational, but if it fills up, then it'll start flaring. Same with the hydrogen here, goes in, fills up, or if it cannot fill it up for whatever reason, then it starts flaring. And that's the way it works. So this is easily tileable. I like these kind of things, so I can just tile it over. Another thing that's really important to highlight here, no, let's turn around. Here is all the space that has become available here. All of the space is actually coming from me deconstructing all of the solar panels. And what I've also done is, you can see here, landfill is a bit of an issue. We don't have a lot of landfill, and it's like scattered around here. It's like this 200. This one, how's it? Oops. You. Come on, get out of there. Great. Here, how's this one doing? 3,000. Not much to be honest. And you can see these ones are operational. That's really good. And down here, this one has been disabled entirely. I feel courageous running in there. And let's have a just a fast race over to the other island. Let's just go there, and while we're at it, we can also just look at, nothing new has been crafted yet except for this one. This is our concrete bricks and reinforced concrete. They are needed in order to continue tacking. Some of the resources, some of the crafting materials here require the concrete bricks, getting more and more common. Let's head up here. This is also, I think this is a big solar panel. And what we're seeing is here, another one of these. And this one has plenty of materials. Let's see if I can turn it. Oh no! Oh no! The idea for this one is obviously that I move out, park it somewhere, get some landfill, if I can. Let's actually just get some more landfill. I might have some over this location. Nope, not a single one. Where could I have more landfill? Here? This one has landfill. This one, nothing else has landfill. That just accidental landfill. This one. Maybe one of these is full of, has a bit of landfill left. No? If you see some landfill, let me know. I don't think so. We'll make do with the landfill we have, just to highlight it, just to see. Cannot afford to make a wasteful. Oh, that's it. But it should be enough for me to just illustrate the point. The point here is I can make this and look out how busy they are. It doesn't really matter the fact that they are slow. Totally irrelevant, and I should not use robots for this kind of thing. Might as well do that myself. I'll use the robots for this, but even yes, they're slow, but if I just honestly look at this, it's actually going pretty fast because I have 150 robots. And let's see, I don't know how far, but maybe like one more, and then I don't know. So this is where I spent all of my landfill right now, because I've now regained a lot of space, which I'll be using further on. So that's basically where we are in terms of what this base is doing and how it's evolving. Next time we will continue to check up, that's for sure, because I can now start removing these and build trains coming in around here to migrate all of this back into the base, and then really have this one completely independent and operational. So that's the next target. And then we'll of course continue to check up. If you look at our dashboard here, most of these are okay. I mean, I'm missing nickel, but I don't think I need it. And I'm missing tungsten. Aside from this, everything is where it should be. Don't know why this zinc is not there. But generally speaking, you can see 5,000 of each. It is fully operational, and I need to go into the high-tech science so we can start working on this. This is a good time, as good a time as any for me to wrap up. So thank you very much for joining. I hope you're enjoying the continuation of the series. I'm playing it really slow and meticulous because it's going to be a big base and it's going to be here for a while. So I'm going to enjoy it as long as it lasts. Hope you are as well. Thank you for joining. I hope to see you either on Twitch or on YouTube, and see you next time. Bye.